Good morning, everyone. Today we're diving into the Old Farmer's Almanac's long-range forecast for fall 2025. The big headline, a warmer than normal autumn for most of the United States. That means summer vibes could linger, so keep those shorts handy. But what does warmer than normal mean for your region? We'll break it down. The Almanac gives a detailed region-by-region outlook. So whether you're on the West Coast or in the Northeast, your fall story will be unique. We'll cover temperature trends, precipitation predictions, and what it all means for your autumn plans. Grab your pumpkin spice latte, or maybe an iced coffee, and let's see what's on the weather horizon for fall 2025. Let's get started with the West. Out west, the Almanac predicts a warm, dry fall for California, Nevada, Arizona, and Utah. This means that as summer fades elsewhere, the western states will continue to bask in sunshine and above-average temperatures. The days will stay longer and brighter, with little relief from the heat that has defined the past few months. Expect summer-like conditions to linger, great for outdoor adventures, but not so great for drought-prone areas. Hikers, bikers, and campers will find the weather inviting, with clear skies and warm afternoons stretching well into the season. But for communities already struggling with water shortages, the lack of rain is a growing concern. The lack of rain could worsen water shortages and increase wildfire risk. Reservoirs may continue to shrink, and the parched landscape becomes even more vulnerable to fast-moving fires. Emergency crews and local officials are preparing for a challenging season ahead. Farmers in California's Central Valley and beyond will need to manage water carefully, as dry soil can impact crops and orchards. Irrigation systems will be working overtime, and growers may have to make tough choices about which fields to prioritize. The agricultural heartland of the West faces another test of resilience. The warmth will stretch inland, covering the Great Basin and Intermountain West. From the high deserts of Nevada to the plateaus of Utah, the sun will dominate the skies, and the air will stay dry and crisp. The jet stream is expected to stay north, keeping storms away and high pressure in control. Classic sunny, dry, and warm weather. This persistent pattern means fewer clouds, less rain, and a continued risk of drought conditions deepening as the season progresses. Fall colors may be delayed or less vibrant due to the lack of frost and moisture. Without the cool nights and regular rainfall, the iconic reds and golds of autumn could be muted, leaving forests looking a bit subdued compared to years past. So expect more t-shirts than sweaters, and sunglasses over umbrellas. Outdoor patios and parks will stay busy, and summer wardrobes will get extra mileage as the heat lingers on. While sun lovers will rejoice, water managers and firefighters will be on alert. The ongoing dryness means every spark is a potential threat, and every drop of water is precious. The West's autumn will feel like a gentle extension of summer, with all the benefits and challenges that brings. Families can enjoy picnics and late-season barbecues, but the land itself will be under stress. Keep an eye out for any late-season storms, but overall, prepare for a warm, dry season. Any rain that does arrive will be welcome, but it's likely to be the exception, not the rule. Enjoy the sunshine, but stay vigilant about fire safety and water use. Sunscreen and caution will be your best friends this fall, as the region balances beauty with risk. The duality of Western weather, beautiful but demanding. It's a season that invites both awe and awareness, reminding us of nature's power and our responsibility to protect it. Now, let's head to the southeast, where a different kind of fall is taking shape. The southeast, Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas will also see a warm, dry fall. Beach season could stretch into November with plenty of sunshine for outdoor fun, but drier than normal conditions could stress water supplies and increase fire danger, especially in forests and lakes. Fall foliage may be less vibrant, as warmth and dryness can cause leaves to brown and drop early. A persistent Bermuda high will keep storms away and temperatures up, delaying the usual autumn cool-down. Expect air conditioners to run longer and a slow, gentle slide out of summer. Great for tourism and outdoor activities, but be mindful of water conservation and fire safety. The classic autumn transition will be on hold. The southeast's fall, shorter days, but summer warmth lingers. Enjoy the extended warmth, but stay aware of environmental stresses. Now let's check in on the Ohio Valley. The Ohio Valley, Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, and nearby states, gets a more balanced forecast. Expect a warmer than normal fall, but with near-average rainfall. This means pleasant, mild days for outdoor activities and festivals, with enough rain to avoid drought. Farmers will appreciate the extended growing season and healthy soil moisture for crops. Fall foliage may peak a bit later but should be colorful thanks to the rainfall. The region will see a mix of sunny spells and classic rainy autumn days. You'll need both your t-shirts and your umbrellas. Weather will be variable. This active pattern keeps things interesting, with warm stretches followed by cool, rainy periods. It's a middle ground forecast. No major drought, no deluge, just a blend of conditions. Perfect for both outdoor fun and agriculture. The Ohio Valley's fall warm, pleasant, and ever-changing. Next, let's head to the deep south. 13. Down on the Gulf Coast, Louisiana, southern Mississippi, and Alabama, expect a warm, humid fall with near-normal rainfall. Summer's heat will linger, and the transition to milder air will be slow. Near-normal rainfall is key, especially with hurricane season peaking in the fall. Tropical systems could still bring heavy rain, so stay vigilant. Away from storms, expect muggy days with scattered afternoon downpours. This pattern supports the region's wetlands and agriculture, keeping ecosystems healthy. Warmth and humidity will dominate, but regular rain will prevent extreme dryness. The Gulf's influence means showers and thunderstorms will be common. Outdoor activities are best in the mornings and evenings to avoid peak heat. Keep an eye on the tropics. Storm ingredients will be in place. The Deep South's fall classic but amplified warmth and humidity. Now let's move to the Heartland and High Plains. 13. The Heartland, Kansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Iowa, faces a warm, dry fall. The extended warmth is good for late harvests, but the lack of rain is a concern. Dry soil can hurt winter wheat and increase fire risk across the prairies. Expect sunny, pleasant days but also dusty conditions and big temperature swings from day to night. The jet stream will stay north, keeping storms away and high pressure in control. Moisture from the Gulf will be cut off, so rain will be scarce. Farmers and ranchers will need to watch for moisture deficits and fire danger. The landscape will turn golden and dry with more sunshine than showers. While the weather may feel nice, the cumulative dryness is a serious concern. The Heartland's fall warm, dry, and demanding for agriculture. Now let's check out the Pacific Northwest and Southwest. The Pacific Northwest, Washington, Oregon, and Idaho, will see above-average rainfall this fall, with storms rolling in from the Pacific and soaking the region more than usual. Residents can expect a classic autumn with frequent showers and persistent cloud cover dominating the skies for weeks at a time. Expect the classic return of gray skies, drizzle, and heavy rain, which will help replenish reservoirs and reduce wildfire risk. Rivers and lakes will rise, and the damp conditions will be a welcome relief after recent dry summers. For many, it's the perfect weather for cozying up indoors with a warm drink. Salmon runs and forests will benefit from the extra moisture. The increased rainfall will help salmon navigate upstream to spawn, and forests will thrive, turning even greener and more vibrant. Wildlife will find more abundant food and shelter, and the risk of drought will be much lower. Meanwhile, the desert Southwest, Arizona and New Mexico, will be warm and very dry after the monsoon ends. The sun will shine almost every day, and the air will be crisp and clear with little chance of rain. Residents and visitors should prepare for extended dry spells and above-average temperatures. The jet stream will steer storms into the northwest while high pressure keeps the southwest sunny and parched. This atmospheric pattern is a key reason for the stark contrast between the two regions, and it's expected to persist for much of the season. Seattle could be drenched while Phoenix stays bone dry, a tale of two autumns. While one region deals with puddles and umbrellas, the other enjoys endless sunshine and clear blue skies. Travelers should pack raincoats for Portland, but shorts for Tucson. If you're planning a trip, be sure to check the forecast and pack accordingly. Layers and waterproof gear for the Northwest, and light breathable clothing for the Southwest. Regional geography and weather patterns create this sharp divide. The transition from lush, rain-soaked forests to arid, sun-baked deserts is dramatic and unique to the American West. The Cascade and Sierra Nevada mountains help wring out moisture in the north, leaving the south dry. These mountain ranges act as natural barriers, trapping rain on their western slopes and casting a rain shadow over the land to the east and south. The almanac's forecast, a clear have and have-not scenario for autumn rains in the west. Some areas will be drenched, while others remain parched, making for a season of striking contrasts. Next, let's head to the Northeast and Upper Midwest, where a different set of weather patterns will shape the fall season. While much of the country braces for a warmer, wetter season, The Northeast, Appalachians, Lower Great Lakes, and Upper Midwest will buck the national trend with a cooler, drier fall. This region is set to experience a refreshing change, with temperatures dipping below average and humidity levels dropping, making for a distinctly crisp and invigorating atmosphere. Expect crisp air, early sweater weather, and even a chance for early snow in the higher elevations. The first hints of winter may arrive sooner than usual, especially in the mountains, where a dusting of snow could blanket the treetops before October ends. The cool, dry pattern means lots of sunny, brisk days, perfect for fall foliage. Outdoor enthusiasts will find ideal conditions for hiking, apple picking, and exploring the vibrant countryside as the air feels fresh and invigorating. Leaves will be vibrant and linger longer thanks to cool nights and dry weather. The colors will pop, with brilliant reds, oranges, and golds lasting well into the season, creating postcard-worthy landscapes. The jet stream will dip south, bringing Canadian air and pushing warmth out to sea. This shift in the upper atmosphere acts like a barrier, locking in the cool, dry pattern and keeping the region shielded from the muggy, stormy weather seen elsewhere. The upper Midwest, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, will also see a quick transition out of summer. Lakeshores and forests will transform rapidly, with chilly mornings and early frosts signaling the end of the growing season. Boating season will end early, replaced by hikes and harvests. Families will trade swimsuits for flannel shirts, and weekends will be filled with pumpkin patches, corn mazes, and scenic drives. Drier conditions will help farmers bring in crops. Harvest operations will run smoothly, with fewer delays from rain, allowing for a bountiful and timely yield. From Minneapolis to Boston, this is a classic traditional autumn. City parks and rural backroads alike will be alive with the sights and sounds of fall, from rustling leaves to the smell of wood smoke in the air. Layer up and enjoy the crisp, beautiful weather. Whether you're sipping hot cider, gathering around a bonfire, or simply taking in the scenery, this season invites you to slow down and savor every moment. The Northeast and Upper Midwest, this is the true fall experience, a vibrant, refreshing contrast to the lingering warmth elsewhere. Here, autumn is more than a season. It's a celebration of color, crispness, and tradition. That's the Almanac's Fall 2025 forecast, a season of contrasts, with warmth for most, but a cool exception in the Northeast and Upper Midwest. One last note, the Almanac warns of above-normal hurricane activity, so Gulf and Atlantic coasts should stay alert. Remember, long-range forecasts are guides, not guarantees. Weather can always surprise us. Stay updated with local forecasts as the season approaches. Thanks for joining me for this autumn outlook. If you love weather updates, hit subscribe and ring the bell. We'll keep you posted as fall gets closer. Stay safe, stay prepared, and see you next time.